Good.
Questions for Troy?
Troy, Luke Moore from Lincoln Journal-Star.
How you doing?
Just since you started at Nebraska, I mean, how did your role maybe change or evolve, into what it is now?
So when I first started, I actually started with the special teams. Down on the field, more interaction with the guys, and now I've transitioned to more dealing with our relations. So parents, pro clubs, as well as high school relations. So I guess the biggest difference, I get a little bit more complaints than I used to. But it's cool though, because you learn about who has influence in the program, and influence in the sense of who has our players' ears, who, what makes them go, what makes the program go, who are the key stakeholders. So learning a little bit more about the other side of the house.
Troy, Sean Callahan.
How you doing?
Just growing up around the game with your father's background, what did he teach you about the game, and how big of a resource is he for you just as you try to navigate yourself through the coaching in the industry?
The game is a vehicle. I think that was the biggest lesson. The game is a vehicle, and how you choose to drive it, that's on you. So treating people the right way, the way you conduct yourself, how you present yourself, what type of teammate you are. All of those things you learn from the game. But, that's my dad. Same way anybody else, you got a good dad, pours into you, speaks life into you. But that's dad to me. But anything I need, resources, advice, information, he does everything a father's supposed to do.
Hey, Troy, what was the connection with Coach Rhule? How did it form that you are part of the staff now?
Twitter. Honestly, sent him a message on Twitter, and I thought I was like dealing with like a doppelganger, because he doesn't have a real profile picture. It was like a little man, and I hit him up, and he was like, "Call me." So I called him, and it was really Coach Rhule, and then we went from there. Kind of gave him a little background on myself, and then from there it slowly materialized into, boom, I'm up here talking to you.
From the Lincoln Journal-Star.
How you doing? That would have been in February of 23. Yeah. So.
Life comes at you fast.
Comes at you fast. You just got to know what to do with it.
You do a lot of the work with the pro day. With Coach Rhule and the staff's pro background, have you seen that it carries a little extra cachet? The fact that they have that background with scouts and stuff when they're interested in like what you got to offer here.
Yeah, I think it's more so with Coach, just the standard that we have here. Everything needs to be elite. I don't think their experience in the National Football League, I think it just adds value. But the standard here at Nebraska is elite. That's it. That is the standard. Anything less than that is unacceptable.
When you kind of work from that rule, sometimes it feels like you have a job, but like he might ask you to do things over here. What is it kind of like to work for somebody who's not just relying on you to perform a specific task, but like embraces who you are as a person and tries to push you into other roles if he needs you?
Well, it's the best. It's the somebody who's a part of the workforce. When people just want to throw you in the mix, it doesn't get better than that. But honestly, Coach keeps us on our toes. You don't know what you're walking. You know what you're walking into every day. What the structure of what needs to get done, but you got to look at his outfit. You got to see what he got going on, but Coach is going to keep you on the toes. But it's all of it is very intentional. Going back to what Gus said, Coach is very intentional about our day to day. Everything has to be intentional because we on the clock.
When you say you kind of got to look at his outfit, are you talking about like how everybody needs to kind of look that day, or is it, what do you?
No, you got to, coach, he got different styles. So you got to peep what he got on, you know. Does he got on his quarter zip? He got on his pants? Does he have on short? You got to look at him. You got to, okay, you know, and depending upon the outfit is how you got to go about how you approach it.
Is there a more serious outfit?
Yeah, what outfit do you want to see when you walk into the office?
I like when he has on his like a Hawaiian shirt with his with the shorts, the khaki shorts, and they're not Crocs, but what are the whole shoes?
Yeah, they're kind of recovery shoes.
Yeah, when he got those on, we rolling. We rolling.
What's the key to connecting with like high school coaches, players, parents? Is it that your role with that?
Honestly, I think just being transparent and giving them an ear. More so parents giving them an ear, because at the end of the day, you're dealing with their children. And I always tell them, parent or guardian, whatever their relationship may be, but I always tell them, like, I'm here to offer you peace of mind. Whatever you need me to be for your child, your cousin, whatever our student athlete is to you, I'll be that. And then with coaches, you know, being transparent with them in a sense of, like, hey, coach, you don't got that much talent. Like, it's okay. We love you. We appreciate you. But every school is different. Every school values different things. But just making sure everybody's on the same page when you're communicating so the expectation can be managed.
What have those conversations been like with high school coaches with the news that you guys will be playing a Friday night football game at home?
I mean, they're geek. And I think everybody is kind of in the state is on board for this is Husker land. This is, you know, and the high schools in Nebraska, they make up a good chunk of our team, and we appreciate that. So, and I think they're working on some stuff to make it where we don't lose everybody in the state Friday night when we have to play and nobody's supporting the high school games. I think they're in the works of kind of making some adjustments.
Other questions for Troy? Okay.
Cool. Appreciate y'all.